This is Tasha, owner of Lips of a Goddess, psychic medium, and I am here with you today for your June 2017 reading. Again, this is your reading for the month of June 2017, and in this video, I'm going to just explain um, the energies that are happening and occurring this month of June, and I pulled some cards. I'm going to channel with Spirit and the angels, and I'm going to speak on some of the moon phases and things that are occurring this month for us as a collective universal perspective. So I'm going to begin with the first card, as I've already pulled cards here. The first card, and again, this is for June 2017. The first card I received was the Ace of Air. And the Ace of Air, and if I could see clearly, okay. The Ace of Air has to do with brilliant ideas and just seeing the truth in situations. It could be a challenging beginning. So this is meaning that new ideas now take flight, to expect great inspiration to come. Okay, so this could be possibly from an event or a situation that had previously troubled you in some way. So just now you see the opportunity to create something amazing, and you're full of excitement. Focus on your thoughts, on your long-term goals, and create a plan of action with this card. You now see the truth of a situation that is occurring or has been done. Confusion is disappearing, confusion is gone, and clarity has taken its place. Your new understanding replaces previous misconceptions, and now you're ready to move forward this month. Okay? So this could be a challenging beginning, turning a negative into a positive. Okay? So this is your first card for this month. Ace of Air. It's a great card. Your second card that I received is the King of, let's see, reflection, okay. King of Fire, okay? And the King of Fire has to do with focus and communicate with vision, just being a leader, and even receiving advice or giving advice. So this is the King of Fire, okay? This is also for this month. With situations, this card is just meaning to focus. Full stem ahead. Devote your energy and time to the task at hand. This month, you're in a position of leadership, and you inspire others with your enthusiasm. You may also receive advice from someone, okay, this month, or you may even give it to someone as well that's close to you, or even running into someone you could be providing things that they may need to know. Now, this is just making a difference, this card, this month, making a difference, being a leader and making a difference. Okay? So that is the King of Fire. Maybe I should face these down so I know where I am. Okay? And the next one I received is Nine of Water. And if you've noticed, you'll eventually notice that I have all the elements in this reading of this month. Yeah, it's great. I noticed that when I was pulling. Yeah, all the elements are within this reading. So that reminds me of balance. So, the Nine of Water, okay? And this has to do with wishes coming true, and your concerns fade away this month. Just being in love with life. So this is just wishes coming true. Maybe things that you've prayed for are finally manifesting. Your concerns should now fade away as your efforts are rewarded. Financial hopes are currently realized, and good fortune is about to occur in your life and is following you. The simple pleasures in life, just loving life in general, and surrounding yourself with happiness and contentment. Right? This has to do with being free and having freedom. Things working out the way that you hoped for. Okay? So this is also for you this month. 9 of Water. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. So now, as you can see, we have the 4 of Earth. And so we have each of every card. Fire, water, earth. Great energy. Great energy. So if you could take a look at this card. 4 of Earth is just being cautious with money. Just being cautious in general. This has to do with good decisions and giving to those that are less fortunate. Okay. So this can be a card of extremes, and it may be a cautionary message to take care of your resources. And perhaps it's time to create a savings account or review your spending habits this month. It's also possible that you're too financially conservative. Okay, let things flow. This could also be a message to donate time or money to charities, worthy causes. This month, your hard work is paying off, but stay alert to new possibilities. Change is occurring and can bring newfound sources of abundance. And just be open to new and exciting opportunities. And don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions and prevent you from moving ahead. So this is good decisions, good investments. This could have to do with time and money. Okay, penny pinching, fears that what you've accumulated would be lost. So it's time to focus on allowing the flow and not allowing fear to overwhelm and take over. Okay? This is, I've learned too that it's not about, we all have an ego. We all have a soul. We don't get rid of our ego completely because we wouldn't be complete. We were born with ego, but don't let your ego drive. Let your ego sit in the back seat or next to you. Don't let your ego drive. Let your soul drive you in the direction that you need to be. And let your ego just observe, right? So the next one we have is Earth as well, and this is 3, so that's great. 3 and 4 popping up in our reading. Beautiful card, beautiful butterfly. It reminds me of transformation. It reminds me of this has to do with power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and just being a team player. Okay? The situation that you're inquiring this month, or just inquiring in general, is about to succeed and with hard work and good planning. All right? And you may receive recognition or an award for your great talents and skills. Just to focus on work that involves your passion and carry it out to the best of your abilities. Your creativity is highly rewarded, and you may join a group or organization, and this may be important to be a team player. Okay? Creating something beautiful or high quality. Moving up in your career and teaching others a skill, just being an artist. Okay, so this is occurring this month for you as well. 3 of Earth. Beautiful card. transforming, transformation. Now for fire. The next card for this month is Four of Fire. Beautiful. Okay. The energy of the solar plexus I feel in this card. Now this has to do with contentment, it has to do with peace, and it has to do with abundance. Okay? A happy home life and a successful completion of something within or around in areas of your life, whether if it's yourself, your career, anything in general. There's a completion that is occurring. Now, you've worked hard and you're now rewarded with contentment, peace, and abundance this month. The freedom your successes has afforded you provides deep feeling of satisfaction, and you've safely navigated your way through the obstacles to a place you can be very proud. You can feel very proud of yourself. Okay? Matters at home are rewarding, and someone may be getting married or even planning to move in with a partner this month, or even this summer in general. So, matters of home, someone may be getting married or planning to move in with a partner. I felt like I had to read that again. Peace and harmony have been established, and now you seek stability and commitment. Okay? A major change is occurring in your love life. And this could be career as well. I feel love and career. But there's also a downside with hostilities and trials this month too. So yes, there could be an engagement, a honeymoon, a marriage that will be occurring. Unity. Yes, great energy. This is also for a fire. Fire sign. Okay, so far we had a fire and a water sign. Okay, so this card's your overall message for this month. This is your overall message for June 2017. And that would be Seven of Fire. And you see this woman, she's on this big bird. And you know a dragon. It reminds me of Phoenix. That has the Phoenix energy. Phoenix energy in that card. Okay, so this is defending your beliefs and your decisions and standing your ground, choosing your battles wisely. Like I said, there's that trials and that hostility energy this month as well, lingering and peeking up in many people's lives. But I feel like it's a test, a major test. Now stand your ground and don't back down. You might need to defend your beliefs or decisions and you will be successful. It's important to assert yourself and go for what you want. There's strength, okay, in adversity, and you've got what it takes to stand up for your convictions. Stay alert and vigilant. Stop. Okay, so, and I didn't mean to say stop. I apologize. Just don't drop your guard. I was going to say stop dropping your guard, but don't drop your guard just because you're in the right. Others may envy what you possess. Okay, so there is definitely some hostile energies, child energy. So if you're experiencing this kind of, just ignore, I feel, try to cut cords, shield, protect, ground, and ask your angels to help you. Do not feed into it, because once you feed into it, the energy is going to linger and affect you even more in areas of your life. And like the angels say, kill them with kindness. Not kill, but that's just a phrase. If you know what I mean, if you truly understand. So choosing your battles wisely and learning to say no as well. Stepping up and standing your ground. This has to do with self-confidence, courage, challenging those in power, perseverance, okay? So that is your overall message. Stand your ground, okay? Express yourself, but don't feed into that negativity. Just, I feel, ignore it and just try to protect and cut cords as much as you can and just stay away from that vibration. It'll soon pass. It's a test. There's some major tests going on with that as well. Okay, so that is your overall message. Um, I did want to speak though too. Um, is that I wanted to speak on just the overall of June and the moon phases. So this month of June offers an opportunity to look within and determine where you are in your life and where and how you want to move forward. There's there's like this sober feeling globally and the search of truth, digging deep to understand and just pulling back from emotional protection. Focusing on studying are a few of the ways the energy may be felt in June as well. It's because it's a great study exam month for many people that are attending college or school. So good luck with that. A sense of sadness and disappointment or even betrayal may be felt by leaders around the world or may be felt by many of you around the world as well. Um, so we will have a full moon on June 9th, okay, and we will have a new moon on June 23rd, okay, and I will explain those moon phases as well. Now, we made it through Venus retrograde, so hopefully the transit helped you dive deep into weak links in self-esteem and finances and in relationships to strengthen all of those areas of your life. So June 2017, we will continue gliding through our open window, free from the retrogrades of personal planets and their shadows. This open window continues through July 24th, 2017, and although there are some spots to watch out for, there is much support for bursting creations out into the world as well. So lots of energy in Gemini brings much motion and a match of abundant energy. And Cancer brings emotion, okay? Both of these energies bring great support to moving full speed ahead this month. So, yeah, the introspective and emotional sign of Cancer makes me think of a really big and muscular guy with huge hands trying to sit comfortably at a kid-sized table and have a proper tea party. Now that doesn't work out well, does it? This image also shows the tremendous power of Mars sitting behind the emotions at this time during this month. So keeping emotionally centered and using emotions as forces from productive forward movement is the key this month. Um, Even with the awkwardness of this placement and the many conflicts between thinking Gemini and feeling Cancer this month, this is an excellent aspect, some of the best in the whole year for forward motion in general, and much support for travelers, for writers, and other um, expressors and artists. Okay, so um, the full moon on June 9th is going to it's going to be in Sagittarius, and this is called the strawberry moon. Okay, and the reason being it's supposed to be that strawberry color, very beautiful, magnificent color. Now, this full moon in Sagittarius has to do with fullness, completion. It comes to all things for Sagittarius. A beautiful aspect with Uranus brings random support and brilliant ideas, and a conjunction with Saturn can bring a reality check, but also increase in potential of support from authority figures, or even a stable and wise helper. Um, so this has to do with communication and expression, which reaches at all-time high. Long-term ventures are well supported at this time as well. So that has to do with the um, full moon in Sagittarius. I get that patience energy is needed as well, allowing things to flow. Um, Now, on that day too, just be cautious with the energy. It might be an overload for many of you during that time for the full moon. Um, so, this new moon that is going to be um, June 23rd is Cancer at almost 3 degrees. Okay, so this is a super sentimental pair up, and lots of tears are likely either from beautiful heart connections and sharing your feelings, and feeling and vulnerable, or even both. This could be tearing up in sadness due to happiness, or it could be vice versa due to just release of sadness. It is a beautiful time to connect with your family and just being in love with life. Um, the emotional new moon is also opposing Saturn, making the sextile to Uranus, and the full moons in water signs um, before this tend to pack an enhanced emotional punch, but this one is the moon is its own sign, and it takes the cake. So lots of tears are likely to it's a potential for happy tears. The aspects with Saturn increase the chance for bringing up the old wounds, but the aspect to Uranus sprinkles an increased likelihood of a sudden insight that helps to bring healing into you and into your life. Um, so, uh, this full moon, again, June 9th, 2017, is the strawberry moon, and this full moon brings events and situations to accumulation from the start of its cycle at the new moon 2 weeks ago that we had. So, what intentions did you send to Spirit during the new moon time before this full moon that is approaching? Now, new moons and full moons are cosmic portals which pierce through the veil of time and space, allowing us to expand our perception beyond the constraints of the material 3D reality. And the 3 days prior and the 3 days after the full moon are especially potent times for releasing the physical, the mental, and the emotional blockages that we have within ourselves. Okay, so the Sagittarius moon is a fire sign, and that's the reason why we have our fire cards that appeared for this month. And this symbolizes man's spontaneous quest for knowledge. Um, so, Sagittarius governs our personal belief system, and it has to do with meaning of life. So, how do we perceive God? And it is just asking many questions. It's as questioning everything. So during any full moon, the sun and the moon are in opposite signs. And this month, the sun is in the air sign, Gemini, and the moon is in the fire sign, Sagittarius. So the fire in the air has a tendency to speak first and think later. But this could also trigger the response for a much needed action. And Sagittarius tends to be optimistic, adventurous, and good humored most of the time, but can become opponent um, when personal beliefs and political beliefs and religious beliefs are at stake. Sagittarius asks, can you just walk your talk without forcing others to see it in your way? Okay, so the shadow side of Sagittarius is it's a little different. So um yeah, so June, this month of June 2017 is just um intense planetary energy focused around this full moon makes it perfect for a celebration. It makes it perfect for gathering friends together and have a fire ceremony, sharing experiences of other cultures and places. This is a great time to even deepen wisdom through meditation, through chanting and prayer. have just group moon gazings. Um, just once again, remember what you asked to have seeded into action on the Gemini new moon. The full moon usually bears the results from the new moon that has already came before the full moon that has approached. So, in that case, let's speak on the new moon in Cancer that is approaching after the full moon on June 9th. We have a new moon this month of June on um, the 23rd. So this new moon, or new moons in general, are times to set new intentions. And Cancer is the sign of the Great Mother. This has to do with feminine energy. It's a water sign in charge of the birthing process, including labor pains and the feminine aspect. This has to do with nurturing family and children and things like that. So, yeah, so this, whether you inhabit a male or a female body, or whether you have a family or live alone, um, you have a connection with the Great Mother. So just get in touch with Earth, okay? This is just showing to spend some time meditating in nature and to take your crystals into the sunlight and listen to them and speak. To just smell the grass and feel the strength within the trees against your back. And just listen to the songs of the birds. Their sounds hold many codes to expand consciousness. Okay? And if you have a loved one, invite them to a picnic. Sit on the earth and feel her energy and move through you. If you have if you are not in a relationship, okay, and just invite your friends or treat yourself, and just give thanks for what you have in your life at this moment, and prepare the way for the new to come in. Okay, so the new moon is always a seeding time. What would you like to manifest over the next 2 weeks during the new moon on June 23rd? Emotionally, physically, materialistically, how can, you know, are you truly expressing your heart in your most significant relationships? Are you in a satisfied relationship with yourself? Where do you need to release old programming around the feminine? Okay, so it has to do with feminine around this new moon on June 23rd. All issues having to do with the birth and the death, the male and the female relationships, the children and the home and security will come up in the news over the next 2 weeks around June 23rd of the new moon. And they probably become much more heated before they become resolved. So that's where that trials and hostilities are coming from this month. The same-sex marriage as well, stem cell research, missing and abused children. You know, it's this deciding, making decisions, and a balance. So this new moon on June 23rd is being in Cancer, which means that people can with cardinal signs like Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, that have that in their birth charts. I'm sorry, are more likely to be affected. Um, and also, if your birthday falls on or near of the new moon day, June 23rd, you can expect major changes in the area where it falls in your chart, um, or your house as well. So, yes, you're going to feel that the energy of Chios, that force that's going to try to come in. You're going to be tested. You are going to be stepping into your feminine power towards the end of this month. And with the full moon coming up on the 9th, that's going to do with completions and standing your ground, speaking up, communicating, standing in your truth, and things like that. once you step up solar plexus energy. Tap into your solar plexus. That has a lot to do with stemming of many things for many of you this month. Um, yes, definitely tune into your solar plexus. Stand up for yourself, know your worth, and you're getting tested a lot this month. Hold your ground, and like I said, instead of feeding into hostility, these hostile energies, these frequencies of negative energy, either shine light and send Reiki to it, and just move ahead. Do not let these things drag you down. Do not let it lose your focus this month. Just keep going. Do not feed into anything that is not of your highest good. Things will be challenging. God is testing you, but you got this. This is strength. You have that strength. Okay. Um, so yes, um, that is for the month of June, and I wish you all the best of luck. Stay connected to your true self. Meditate, even yoga. Drink lots of water. Eat higher frequency foods. Eat good. Take walks in nature. Stay away from that negative frequency, that vibration. Don't let it drag you down. Keep focused. Ignore all of that. Shield, ground, protect, and just keep praying. And God is watching. God is testing you. Just keep going. I believe in you all. I send you magnificent love of this month and every day. And again, this was for June 2017, the month. And I wish you all the best of luck. I send you all magnificent love and healing. And if you'd like to book with me in one-on-one, I have coaching sessions. I have healings, readings, courses that you can take. I have discounts happening. You can visit with me on my website at www.lipsofagoddesspsychicmedium.com. That will be in the link within this video. And I hope to speak with you all soon. Until we see again, I love you.